Good morning. It's Good News Friday. First, some personal stuff. I asked my girlfriend yesterday, what do you know about Joe Biden? And, my girlfriend, she knows mainstream media is not sufficient if you want to know what's going on in the world. But she said, I think he's a bit slow, but I don't know much about Joe Biden. And then we watched this video together. It's called Creepy Uncle Joe. It's a masterpiece. It's produced by Paul Joseph Watson. If you haven't watched it, there is a link below this video so you can watch it. And this video shows clips of Joe Biden touching girls, stroking their hair, whispering in their ears. Yeah, it's so creepy. And the reaction from my girlfriend was very, very good. Yeah. It became obvious that she didn't know, and she should know. Mainstream media, at least not here in Sweden, they don't talk about it. No. If Donald Trump is coughing, we will know about it the next day here in Sweden. But this guy, he's Joe Biden. He's the US Democrat, which the Democrats wants as their candidate. He might become the next US president. So we should know about it, of course. So if you ever try to explain to someone about mainstream media, maybe you can use this. Yeah, very good video. The UK, it's not working out for these guys in Brussels. No. They want the UK to wait. They want to negotiate longer. They want to talk much, much longer. See, they want to keep the UK inside. But the UK government is saying no. Now again, this is from a spokesperson from the government. He says, we will not ask to extend the transition period. And if the EU asks, we will say no. He also says, extending the transition would simply prolong the negotiations, prolong business uncertainty, and delay the moment of control of our borders. So, it's getting sort of final now, isn't it? The UK is actually leaving, which is the greatest thing. Yes. And a big blow against these top globalist families. Here's an example of how much these families care about this. We're talking about the rich families. Families that are running this project, this utopian dream of one government, where there's no elections, where there's no democracy. Yeah. All right, so they care a lot about this. The International Monetary Fund. There's a statement from the International Monetary Fund about this. And they also say that the UK should wait. Yeah. And, these families, they control the monetary fund. So we're getting very close to these guys now, aren't we? Yeah. And it should be non-political, this fund, but it isn't. So they are getting desperate. Yeah, they have been desperate for a long time. It's not working out for them. So it's interesting, I think, that we have this statement from the monetary fund. And these families, there's been lots of research done. A lot of people has been looking into these. Who are these families who are controlling this process, this globalist dream? Well, yeah. And, the Hitler lovers, they say it's the Jews. Yes. You can explain it with a race. Well, it's not working out. No. Because it's not true. These families are just very, very rich people. Yes, that's what they are. And if you want to pick one family as some sort of a godfather globalist family, well, I would say, no doubt, It's the Rockefellers. Yeah. They are so much involved in this. Yeah. In the climate alarmists movement, in the EU project, the UN. Oh my God, yeah. You know, the Rockefellers, they bought the land and then they gave it to the United Nations. Yeah. And they have been so much involved in building the United Nations. And the United Nations is, according to me, like the Mecca of globalism. You know, that's where the problems come from originally. The United Nations. That's the channel. Yeah. And the Rockefeller family is Baptist, you see. Yeah. So it has nothing to do with race or anything. It has to do with money, power, control. Yeah. Finally, I want to tell you about this one. I just love this tweet. And it connects to this because it's about Bill Gates. Bill Gates and the Rockefellers. Yeah, they are tight, yes. So Bill Gates, he tweeted this. And it's about Trump saying no to the money, you know, to the World Health Organization. And this is what Bill Gates says. Halting funding for the World Health Organization during a World Health crisis is as dangerous as it sounds. Their work is slowing the spread of COVID-19, and if that work is stopped, no other organization can replace them. The world needs WHO now more than ever. Yeah. Well, the World Health Organization, it's Bill Gates' baby, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so there's a reply, and it's just fantastic. It's very good. And it's from a guy called Rogan O'Handley. I don't know who this guy is. But he says this. The fact that you like WHO only reaffirms my belief that the WHO is trash. Nobody elected you. Go depopulate some other planet. Great. Right. I wish you a great weekend. Bye.